Now, there have been a number of baseball movies made over the years. Some of them work, most of them do not. One that did work, I have to say, was The Bad News Bears, way back in the day, mid-'70s. I was a kid when that movie came out, but it was hilarious, right? Solid movie. Which makes this all the more troublesome. Tatum O'Neal, who played the ace pitcher in that movie, was spotted in New York in what the New York Post has called a liquor-fueled lesbian rampage. Top that, Magic. A liquor-fueled lesbian rampage. I think the Post outdid itself with that. According to the New York Post, she went to a popular night spot and got liquored up and mollered. She started spilling drinks on people before going outside to burn a heater. When she finished her smoke, according to this report, she met a 30-something woman. They went back inside, knocked back a few more cocktails, and that is when the lesbian rampage portion of the night began. According to the report, she started making out with the woman and eventually started groping her. You see, to a certain extent, that sort of thing in a bar. You know, a couple's feeling it. Maybe they don't know each other. They got a few drinks in them. They start making out. You know, and then you hit them with a get a room, and hopefully they do. Apparently this was bad enough that the manager of the bar had to ask them to stop because it was causing a scene. Yeah, I would imagine it might. I would think seeing Tatum O'Neal involved in a good lesbian rampage might cause a scene. I can't help but wonder, though, what was Kelly Leak thinking about all this? Maybe they could run him down at the arcade playing air hockey and ask him his opinion. Maybe get him to go to the club and try and talk some sense into his teammate. If Leak's not up for the job, maybe Tanner Boyle can go down there and straighten her out. That is, if he's not too busy dropping racial slurs on people and trying to fight the entire 7th grade. Or maybe they could have that lush buttermaker get involved at some point. What I'm saying is, they can't have their ace out all night, slamming Cosmos, and making out with other women. They're going to have to do something about that. It would appear that Amanda Wurlitzer is going to have to get herself into detox once again. And while I certainly hope that Tatum is okay, I do have to say, the phrase liquor-fueled lesbian rampage is about as good as it gets. I'm not sure he can top that. I mean, let's all be straight about this, right? What would you rather see in public than a liquor-fueled lesbian rampage? If one of your buddies called up and said, yo, bro, you're not going to believe this. We saw Tatum O'Neal last night in a club, and she was on a liquor-fueled lesbian rampage. Are you going to say to that friend, whatever, bro, not interested? Is that why you called me? I got better things to do. I would venture a guess that exactly 0 of you would say that. Don't bother me with that crap. I've got work to do. Probably not. You're probably going to want to hear more about Tatum O'Neal's liquor-fueled lesbian rampage. Just like the New York Post put that in there because probably people might want to read about it. I know I need more information. She's got to stop thinking of herself, though, and start thinking about her teammates. They're counting on her this year. Especially Lupus and Eagleburger. They really need it this year. Or she's going to go back to selling maps to the Stars homes. Pretty good movie. Of course, I was 11 when I saw it, so I don't really know. I'd have to go rent it and see if it stands up. Yeah, it was a great movie, but there were a lot of movies I liked a lot when I was 10. I thought that was Gone with the Wind when I saw it when I was 10. Best movie ever then. But even then, it couldn't be as good as what happened in that bar the other night.